She ain't from the DMV. She from Maryland, yo.
You know, Shawty from down here in the A.
Somehow they met each other somewhere, fell in love. You got pandemics and
Couple COVID tests.
marital bliss and
Here they are. Day night with Walt and Rae.
I actually like this song.
I do. Do you remember this song?
No.
So we were riding. I think this was the day we were going to the Walmart.
Oh wow.
No.
I don't
That wasn't
remember
it. No, that wasn't
I don't
it.
remember.
No, I think we were going. I think we were leaving. We were leaving because we was all in the same van. We were all in the same van headed back to the airport, and it was really quiet. It was us. It was Jackie.
Oh, because
Mindy,
we were so
'cause
sad that we gotta leave. That's how it is when you ride back. Don't nobody say nothing.
Nah,
You're
you
like,
don't
this
say
is it. You know,
Nah.
it's sad when you have to leave.
Date night with Walt and Rae. I'm Walt.
I'm Ray.
Oh man, we got to tell everybody about the story. Tell them about our vacation. I'm sure everybody's already seen it though.
They
by
have.
now.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that you put out a post.
I put together a great
reel. Yeah, I put out a reel.
So I'm gonna need everybody to view my reel. Date night _ Walt and Rae.
Right. It was fun. So
Ray with the E, not an Y.
Not a Y. Right. Make sure you tell everybody.
Ray's for RAY. Those are for men.
Yeah, that's the
E
masculine.
signifies. There you go, feminine in a sentence.
There you go.
I'm not trying to be canceled.
The song we heard, I don't even know what the song was. I Shazammed it like while we was in the car, and then I think it was Alberto Barros, La Colita.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it though, man. It did. So we were in Mexico. Just to tell everybody, we were in Mexico for our friends' fourth
anniversary.
Fourth
I hope
anniversary.
you remember, we
Yes.
attended the
It's for the-
festivities. Dang.
it was for their
I hope
fourth
you remember.
anniversary.
Wait, pause. I hope you remember our anniversary. Dang.
Yeah, well, we're going on number 2. Come on, give me something.
Okay.
Give me something.
I hope you know that. That's
All right.
easy.
Yeah. But anyway, we were in Mexico, Puerto Aventuras.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a nice little Airbnb style situation. Everybody had their own room. We were the only couple that had the bathroom inside of the suite. So
So the special couple.
Oh yeah, that's
couple
right.
of
That's
honor,
right.
They did
That's
too.
right.
And everybody did. It's just that you had to share. You know, there was only one room that really had to go out.
Right.
But other than that, it was great. It had a pool in the back, fire pit.
Oh my gosh, the fire pit was everything.
And shout out to John. You know, he was amazing with putting everything together.
He really did. Like
He really was thinking of everything, and I just really appreciate that. It's one of the best group trips, the best group trips I've been on.
So this was, I think, our second one. By far, this is the best experience I think we've
been on a
had.
couple because we've been on cruises too in groups.
We did go on a cruise. Yeah, that was
those were fun.
Those were fun as well. I still feel like this one topped it all because the vibe from everybody out the gate.
Yeah.
Out the gate, it was kind of like we all knew, okay, we about to kick it up a notch when we get there because the anticipation was heavy.
But we're older, so
Right.
You know, you gotta go to sleep sometimes. You've been traveling all day. You look, you gotta take your naps.
Right.
It's okay to get some little naps in between.
Yeah, we did. I think we did.
You know, definitely. It was restful. You didn't feel like, hey, I gotta get up and run somewhere else. But at the same time, we did always have something going on.
So let's start. Let's go ahead like this. Let's start from day one. Of course, we got there early, and we helped everyone
prepare and grab their California bouquets.
Okay, so let's talk about going to the rose shop. So myself and
work,
John,
you know, I do work elsewhere on my day job.
No, we're talking about going to the flower shop.
Okay.
So we went to the flower shop, myself and John. This was a sketchy flower shop, I just have to say. It was within the town. We were in Cancun at the time, right?
Yes.
Okay. No.
I don't know where we were. I'm gonna be real.
We were just
we
was
kind of far
around
from the airport too, so I don't think that was really Cancun. I think they just call that. But Mexico is. It's I don't know. I
we
mean,
were just
Tulum
around.
was still what 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So still, I don't even know from
We
that.
flew into Cancun. I think we drove like around Cancun. We were close to Cancun. I know for sure. But Either way, though, just the fact that when we went and got, you know what I'm saying, all of our flowers and then all of the other amenities, because again, we're getting ready for the Smiths' 4th anniversary, so we were kind of kicking it up, you know what I'm saying? So myself and John, we went, met up with the guy. He got us all the bouquets of flowers and stuff like that.
And
it
the
was
bakery
dope.
goods.
Yeah, that's right, and the bakery goods, which I think everybody enjoyed.
Yeah.
All of us enjoyed them.
The
at
four
some
of
point.
us enjoyed.
No, everybody enjoyed all of them. Everybody
Okay.
enjoyed it.
All right,
No, this was something for everyone. This was like the best part. That was one of the best parts. That's day one.
But not all the flowers were for everyone.
The
Just saying.
food.
Yeah, it was great.
No, the first night. Remember the first night we got there.
Yeah, y'all know it's about trial and error. But you be so hungry, you ain't even worried. You ain't looking at prices. And then you don't get quality, you don't get nothing. But one thing I will say, and we will talk about this more on Foodie Forum, if ain't nobody really in the restaurant, you may want to check it out. It may
Right.
not be something
You might want
that
to just go elsewhere.
Yeah, learn a lesson.
I don't know. Maybe you could be the first one to kind of say, I've tasted
Absolutely not.
fried
no,
squid.
because where we were, there is no possible way
Yeah, it
that
was
we'd
terrible.
be the only ones. Come on.
No, John said that he should have known that place was sketch when the white lady was like, "Go for it, yes, eat that." She did. She threw us off for a little.
I don't even remember that. All I remember is I smell food. I was hungry. Next day.
Yeah.
Come on, let's keep going.
Yeah, next day, because I think we just all went home that night and went to bed. We did go to did do the fire pit. The fire pit was pretty cool.
And then we went to bed. Long travel day.
Yeah, it was. The second day, golf.
Yes, golf.
I
I don't
man.
golf, but I golfed that day. It was nice.
Tell us how you felt. Because I know I was excited.
Nice outside. Nothing I really do. I didn't know I could swing like that. It was pretty cool. Learned a few things or two.
Took us forever to get our hamburgers and fries.
Yeah, order stuff on the golf course. Like, I ain't got bougie. My first experience was on Chateau Lawn.
Right.
Look, okay, I ate before I went, and that little food truck had a schedule.
around,
Okay,
yeah.
I had my little hot dog. I'm pretty sure everyone saw me on
hot
my
dog and
Instagram.
mustard and
Follow
stuff.
at Good Jeans. Just saying. Look, I'm used to that. So when it took about an hour for my hamburger and some fries,
But
to
you
come
gotta
out,
remember
come
too,
on
it took us 30 minutes to get off of the first hole.
That don't mean that the food shouldn't. We got the food
It
right
took
when we were
us-
at the hole.
it took
Meaning we should have got it at the first hole if it took 35 minutes. She said 20 when we left.
And I mind you, we were just. I think at this point we was all just shooting the shit, and there was no rhyme or reason as to how we were playing.
It was
golf.
best ball.
Yeah, it was best ball, but we were just all having a good time. That was really the most fun about it, was that we were having a good time.
I hope
But
you be cutting
I'm hoping that
it over 15 minutes.
no, it's only 7 minutes. I got this.
Okay. I had chicken to produce every once.
Oh
in a
my
while,
goodness,
y'all.
just talk.
I do be talking.
No,
But he
see,
be
you just-
talking.
no, see, 'cause
See,
you
all
just-
right, come on. Then we went to the Walmart. So some people that look like us. Then
Oh, that's right. Yeah, those young
finally,
ladies. Yeah.
and out there, y'all, COVID is not the same. Like, they actually do care about how many people are in the store. We just be
Yeah.
like, put your mask on. And then had the nerve to sell some little mask outside the Walmart
yeah.
for like, I don't have any change. You not keeping these
He
pesos.
had change. He had change. That little dude.
And I
had
was
change.
like about to go in there and be like, I know because we're cherishing masks here. Like, you can get one from Publix, Walmart. They like, look, you have your
Here,
own
you can
mask.
get it. They give it to you for free.
No, they don't.
Here at
oh
home.
yeah, here. I thought you meant
not out there.
Mexico.
No. It was dope though, because they did have they cut it off at a certain number, and then
Yep.
then another line would form, and then they cut it off, and then so that was really good, and everything was so clean in that Walmart.
Yeah, it was. I never seen a Walmart
we
that
take
clean.
Walmart for granted here.
No, we don't. They're clean. We're dirty people.
Yeah, we take it for granted here.
They ain't taking granted. We just dirty.
No, we.
We are dirty. We don't,
We don't
care
care
because we
about
know
it.
that the workers will be picking it up and cleaning it up. Over there, they have respect. You
They
can
have
tell
respect for
for
it.
each other.
They do. They have
Customers
respect
do.
for it, yeah.
That's the difference.
I
I ain't
actually
see no
enjoyed it.
kids playing with the balls. I ain't see no kids on the bike.
On the
I ain't see no bad kids on the treadmills.
shooting stupid Instagram videos or whatnot.
I ain't see nobody messing with the iPods if they still got those out at the Walmart.
or playing the video games
Yeah,
at the
I don't see
electronic
none
section.
of that. And see, that's what that's for. But I'm talking about getting on the bike, bouncing
Right.
on the ball.
I got you.
And
I
then,
get you.
we got manicures and pedicures.
We did. I got my toes painted.
He got his toes, two
Two
toes.
Two toes. Two-tone.
And then we waited for everybody to get there, and I was like anticipating.
Oh man, that was
like,
the
when
craziest
they come
part.
in? I was even outside with a drink, like, ooh, is that them? No, that's
Yeah.
not them. Is that them? No, that's not them.
Then that night, of course, we had the mariachi band and dinner outside,
was
which
beautiful.
was beautiful. Oh my gosh! When I tell you, I
That was
ate.
so sweet.
I had pears
Like,
and a
got her
salad.
that band. I was like, oh,
Mariachi
that's
band?
so cute. And they started dancing. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
so cute.
that was amazing.
Yes, I couldn't stop videotaping.
The steak and lobster was
Steak
pretty
and
good.
lobster was good.
That was when the food started to get really good.
That's because we had a private chef that John hooking it up.
Another shout out to John
Been like black excellence.
for sure. For sure.
First Lady Rae approved.
Yeah,
It was
that's
great.
right. Because the next morning we got up and we did the driving through the.
Oh my gosh! Yep,
the,
cenote.
yeah, to the cenotes.
village, being able to give back. Bought so
That was pretty
bought
cool.
a family. Their
Yeah.
cornmeal and oil, just a bag.
Yeah, some
for a few
snacks and stuff like that.
pesos. I just felt like Clay bought all the bags, so I said, "Well, shoot, I'll
Right,
just
he
get
really
one." I
did.
said, "Dang,
Clay just
I
went
want to
down.
buy too many bags."
I thought to myself, like, if we bought like 2 or 3 and I said I want to keep one, like would I?
Making empanadas at home.
Like would I have been wrong? But I'm saying, like, would I have been wrong
You
for
would
that?
have not been wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm
If you
saying.
wanted
Like,
to keep
if
a
I'm giving-
bag.
if
You
I'm
can look up something on your phone, figure out how to make empanadas. You're like, ooh, but we had homemade
oh my
empanadas.
gosh, those
That was a
empanadas.
part of our tour. That was amazing.
Now the cenotes was surprisingly warm. The
Tell 'em
water
about the
was
cave.
the
So there's a cave,
You're right, which is called the cenotes, and it is supposed to be for the gods, for the Mayan gods, and the people would go there and pray and have their time there, and it was cool. It was really dope. I enjoyed that one a lot as well. Of course, later that night, we came back to the crib, started playing games.
Oh yeah,
drinking.
that was probably, I think that's the best time you had, is when you just sitting out, chilling, having a really good time. And then Lacey giving her heartfelt what she feel about each of us. I said, "Ooh,
I was
stop
holding
all
back
that."
tears. I was holding back tears. I don't know if I was drunk, but I was holding back the tears.
I was like getting all emotional.
Right.
That cancer women don't get emotional. Really?
Right. You better cut it out.
I loved it. I was like, oh man, don't be over here making me feel special.
Right.
Don't nobody ever say no nice stuff like that.
Right. So
was
then,
so
of course,
sweet.
we that night we played
Ox God.
Ox God.
Shout out to Ox God. It was first advertised to me on Instagram. And I was like, oh, this is just what black people like to do. For
And
real.
it was, and
It
I
was
knew
so
Lacey
good.
would like it because it was sort of karaoke
Shout
style.
out to
but
John for bringing it.
Thank you.
But we were drinking so much
I
that
think
we
they were
kept
just
talking
throwing-
about
yeah.
doing Uno. And everybody was like, wait a minute, who got Uno? We've been drinking so much that we was going to play Uno with no Uno cards.
Nobody had Uno cards.
You just kept talking about, ooh, can we play Uno first? And we're like, yeah, we can play Uno first. And then we
I crush you in some Uno.
and we don't even have Uno.
No
so,
one had Uno.
So
We were all messed up. And that's why I knew Ox God didn't go the way I needed it to. We got one good
we
round.
won though. Jackie, Clay,
no,
and we
and
won,
Mindy,
yo.
me and Mindy was killing everybody.
Okay, look,
Me and Mindy was
look.
because Jackie
Everybody
did
go
one
out
A-Town
and check.
stump.
Pause.
Jackie did one A-Town stump, and y'all supposed to have one.
Look, let me tell you something.
Me and Mindy got all
Let
on
me tell
track
you
together and
something.
everything. We did the Omicron variant. Doom, 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 touch.
I would say all of that was clever. I really enjoyed your performance, but Jackie got up and did the A-Town stomp, and unfortunately, that
Come on,
sorry.
man. Come
and then
on.
Clay, he did his, and then I was the person that's standing in the middle, cheering everybody on, making sure we keep this thing going, because we were not performing. We were like,
Y'all
"No,
were
here's my song,"
terrible.
and I didn't feel like
Lacey and John was terrible. Lacey and John were terrible. But it was fun. We was up there for hours. I don't think we
yeah.
went to bed until like 2:00 that next morning.
I don't know.
Because we went back downstairs and just start munching again on like just food, like old charcuterie board stuff, old cheeses and meats from earlier in the day. Like we were just
munching on everything that late, and then we just went to bed. Next morning, we got up, had that beautiful breakfast.
right.
Shout out to John for getting a private chef together for that. Just had some fun at the pool,
Yeah.
and then we went to jungle. and had
Yeah.
a beautiful dinner. And we still forgot to tell our stories about the beautiful couple.
We definitely did. But I think we had so much fun. It was everything we needed it to
I
be.
appreciated all of that.
Oh, man. Date night with Walt and Rae.
Hello. Hey, yo, I can't believe you still following that same social media couple. Ain't even married. How many years it's been, man? Come kick it with your favorite couple, man. It's Walt and Rae.
여보세요? 여보세요? Who is this, Ray?
JSFC.JGR. And the song is 808. And in my opinion, this is some good music. They don't really make music like this anymore.
What music is this?
It's K-pop. It's
K-pop.
K-R&B at this point. Because this right here, this is some R&B.
It's interesting.
I like it. I don't know what he's saying, but I love it.
I'm loving the vibe it's giving off. All right, let me turn it down just for a second. I'm going to look for some more. Like, I'm looking at the video right now on YouTube. Don't have much of a translation anywhere on it, but when I tell you this, so we were sitting at home, just working, right?
Yeah.
And where did you find any of this music?
I don't know where I was because I Shazammed it. And so once I Shazammed it, it's in my Spotify.
Right.
And I was like, ooh, let me go to some of these songs where I just be Shazamming, because most of the time those are the ones I forget. Man, I don't know where. It had to be something, probably Netflix.
Right.
It had to be.
Because here's
I pulled out my
another
phone and it sounds so good.
Here's another one of them. Like, is this some type of hybrid R&B?
Okay.
If y'all listening, it's our dog in the background running around.
Oh, okay, I like
Did he say nigga? He said nigga.
No, he did. He may have. But I like BTS.
What, did you just slurp at the microphone?
Because that caught me off guard.
Okay, you drooling. We need to turn this music back down because these guys got my wife drooling right now. Who is this? SFC JGR. I don't.
Let me see. Don't mess up.
Like
SFC .JR. No, I'm sorry, JGR.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say right? that's the same thing that you just said, right? Okay. I don't know. Like, this K-pop thing is really...
Okay, y'all. It's called Korean indie music.
Korean indie music.
That's what it is. It's Korean indie music.
Okay.
And it does kind of have that feel, so I'm with it. But I don't know what it is, but since I heard BTS over the pandemic, I love it.
This is that one, right?
And when that guy winks at the camera, I'm like, oh my God, kind of melting right now. Oh yeah.
I gotta post.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we definitely gotta put out on the website, the new website. Tell them about the website.
Well, new website. Visit Date Night with Walt and Rae, all one word. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna say it again.
Date Night with WaltandRae.com.
Yes, with an E, not a Y.
Yeah, no,
I don't want no
Y.
DMs talking about something. I can't get to the website. No. And there's just a link in our bio if you want to go ahead and follow us on Date Night _ Walt and Rae. Again, that's Rae with an E, not a Y. And
I got to post. I think it was actually during the quarantine. We were just kind of sitting at our at one of our old houses. And
I like that, one of our
old houses, right? But we was listening. We was watching it, and I caught you off guard. You weren't even expecting to be being filmed, but I had to catch you off guard because come on, BTS, and now I'm gonna say it one more time, SFC.JGR.
Yes,
and he has songs, like he has one called 911.
Okay.
Like, I'm actually seeing
he
something.
He giving me Usher vibes with this 808.
A little bit, right? Yeah.
What he got going on?
Rae discovers, what is this called again?
Korean indie.
Korean indie.
Hey, girl. Okay. Ooh. I felt that. Y'all saw that clap?
Stop.
Hey. All right. You too.
he says the N-word one more time.
I didn't even hear that, yo. Leave him alone. He didn't say that.
I'm playing, okay.
We'll be off the air before we get on the air.
Okay. They'll probably big you up for just checking me on that. Like, you tell him, sis. You tell him, sis. This is good music, though. Okay, all right, this is a little bit slower than I expected. It was called 911, but this is really slow.
Definitely an emergency.
Okay, here's one more. I'm only going to the ones that I can read. This one says amen. So I don't know.
And you know what? And I got a little treat for all of y'all. That song that we were hearing, 808. I got the lyrics. It took me a lot to translate. Just
hold
now,
on, wait, hold on.
A little bit of translation.
We'll go to the once we pull the song back up to close out. I think that's something. But listen to his vibe. We might have to try to get him on the show.
I don't know. Korean indie look. You look like he's there.
Ooh. Oh man, I'm telling you, if we could play like all of this music, I really would. I actually like this, and I'm really happy that you actually introduced me to this. Okay, so here are the words. This 808s again. Here you go. What are the words?
Your heart. Tell me your heart. Stop joking around. I keep getting impatient. Now it's 808. Get stronger, my heart. Cross the sea. Where are you now? Maybe it's 2-2. Between us, between you and me. Tightly locked. It doesn't seem to open like a room door if you have a key. I run right now. Your apartment lit up. The nights I stood around under countless lights. I don't want to go home. When the face you used to wear comes to mind, I can't sleep today. I can't sleep.
Damn.
Press my number. Press my number.
Damn.
Press my number. 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 Do me right. Stop torture. When I wake up, it's the afternoon. 808. Pull the needle, even if I stretch out
I don't
my
even think
hand.
she's on the actual same list. She just reads something.
Here it is. Tick, tick, tick. Hurry up. It's night, so it's dark. Even when I go outside, even if you make money, you don't come. Why? I spent all that money. I have to pay for the drink. When drunk, open the door.
Okay, we don't have to say anymore, baby. We get the
Turn
picture.
back
Ray,
your time.
we get the picture. It's very romantic. I
I'll wait
guess.
for you at 808. I'll keep standing in the same place. I can't go anywhere. Stop.
So
808.
one question. Would you feel weird if we played this while we were like, in our sexy time?
No, I like it.
Does it give you like a nice rhythm?
Yeah, I could bust out my good moves.
Okay. I apologize, y'all. Our dog is like really going nuts right now, and Ray's face is like, I want to kill this thing. And lady, please sit down. Thank you. Even our dog goes on a date with us, I guess.
She about to get it in a minute.
Bruh, that's
Gonna get it together.
appreciate that. Thank you for introducing us to that, Ray. Like, seriously. That's really dope that you actually.
Go sit down now.
See, now she got to jump on her. Get her, Ray. Get her, Ray.
She knew we're doing
And she-
something. Look,
yeah.
she's trained. She knows.
Yeah, she went straight to her crate, which is in our office. She gonna have her own space sooner than later. Trust me.
Press my number. Press my number.
Ooh.
Press my number.
Ooh.
Press my number.
Ooh.
Do me right. Stop.
Hey, man, come kick it with your favorite couple.
What's on your mind?
Date night with Walt and Rae. I'm Walt.
I'm Rae.
This segment here, of course, is what's on your mind. Normally, I try to give myself an opportunity to like hear what's on Ray's mind, or like she hear what's on my mind, or stuff like that. Can you hear me, honey?
Yep.
You can? Okay, cool. But yeah, like we just try to set it up to where it's like, like we just try to know what's on each other's mind. I can't read her mind. So I try to give her an opportunity to like definitely tell me like, hey, this is what I'm really thinking about. This is what I'm dealing with, So what's on your mind, Ray? I want you to tell me what's on your mind.
Man, most of the time we get our information off the shade room, which I don't know if it's a positive or negative thing.
Right.
But
Like from social media and stuff.
Oh, for sure. But I like Asian dolls. So I just happened to see that there was something about Asian doll going on this podcast. I don't listen to them, but I've heard their annoying voices every now and again. But
Annoying voices. Okay, this is interesting. Okay.
But it was just interesting to kind of hear, these hosts talk about, specifically black women,
Really?
But it really came from Asian doll just having issues with them, in this particular moment. And then, how the diggers of Twitter and Instagram shamers, they got to find whatever it
Those
is
fact
they
checkers
need
and
to
stuff
find.
like that. Yeah, they'll go back in time and
Man,
find some
and then
stuff.
they came out with some crazy stuff that they've actually said a little while ago, and I was just like, dag, and we're still allowing this, to be on, to be promoted.
Wow. And actually, we have the sound here. Take a listen.
It's funny, I never used that one, bro. What about the black dating app called Black? It's funny, I never used that one, bro, but hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
So,
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay, so last one, guys.
If they red bone, that's crazy. First of all, did you hear how he talks?
Well,
If you want to date a bunch of, that's your deal, man.
well, first of all, I figured out that he was Sudanese,
Sudanese, okay.
and I was just like,
So he's not like a foundational
no,
black guy, I
no,
guess.
at
Okay.
all. But I'm like, all the stuff that we have to go through, I just don't understand as black women. Like, you can talk about what your preferences are
True.
without embarrassing a whole group of people who,
Right. Right. Like just
Who
taking such a
literally-
huge shot at black women. Right.
like Shaniquas
Come
and
on,
Down with the Brown and Night Riders. Like, I had actually never really been
that's
referred to as such. And I was shocked because I've never been referred as a Night Rider.
Right.
Down with the Brown. It's like, what are you trying to say? And then I think just after just having his not really I'm sorry. Well, I mean, we can have a preference. It's like, you can have a preference, Anybody can say, I don't like tall.
Right.
I don't like, my preferences, I like
A
white
lighter
women.
skin
But
or
saying
something like
red
that.
bone, that's almost like a term it's not a term that is actually
It's not a term of endearment.
at all.
No,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
not.
And so it just felt like slavery in that moment. Like, dang, are we really in 2020? Well, I think then it was one.
Right.
But now we're in 2022 listening to this, and it's like, why is he even still in the air?
He lame. He like it's. I mean,
But we don't even want him, though.
Nah,
I don't
that's
know
what I'm
black
saying.
woman that's like, ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
I don't
looking
think
at
too many.
him.
Like if y'all see the picture of the dude, and I saw the picture Ray showed him to me. He's not.
We don't want him anyway. It's fine. We're not down for whatever you are.
We're not down with the spices. I guess. I mean, because he kind of came back at like everybody, which was so kind of jacked up. I think and I have some audio. I'm not sure if I pulled it up or not, but he said some crap like, "We have a pussy society who can't take a joke." It's like
He wasn't joking.
no, like my thing is if your joke doesn't land, we have the right to scorn you.
Yeah,
You
but
know what
at
I'm
first it was
saying?
about preferences, and now it's a joke. Which
This
one
was-
is it? You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So
'cause
I'm not even getting a clear I don't know what that
Understanding from
was.
him. Yeah.
He doesn't even know. He
That
just
was
know that
funny.
he got caught. And whoever is sponsoring that podcast, like, I'm going to look it up and make sure that I don't eat, drink, or wear anything, because at this point in time, it's like there are boundaries. There's free speech, but
Right.
like, we don't need to be buying nothing of his, listening to anything, or giving him any type of publicity or anything that's going to help him monetarily, because it's just like my Shaniqua money don't need to be going over there.
That was yeah.
It's funny, I never used that one, bro. What about the black dating app called Black? It's funny, I never used that one, bro, but hey,
He's
man.
like he calls himself bro.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a
Hey,
bunch
bro.
of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
Hey, bro, you want to date a
But
bunch
what
of
is the other?
Shaniquas?
But what is the other host? I feel like the other host is at least of African descent.
But he's bought into the
Yeah,
to,
but
to
then
like
you-
white society. He's
Yeah,
bought into
but
the
that's
white
crazy.
culture.
But like, even that was surprising. On
Yeah.
some like, Dad, your mom looks like us.
Because somebody told him that lighter skin is better. and he believed it. He really believed it.
I
for some weird
mean, the
reason.
host on the show. I don't. His host, the co-host. I don't.
No, I'm talking about the
understand why.
co-host. Yeah, like I'm telling you.
I mean, there's nothing. I mean, he did try to downplay a little bit, but how like that's not. That's just
because like even down to like there are black guys like take Michael Blackson for instance. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it, but what I'm
he's one of
saying
those
is,
guys
but I
that
bet
just
you he
he's whitewashed.
But still,
He's
probably
whitewashed.
would not allow anybody to say nothing like that when his mother looks like that.
Who, Michael Blackson? Come on, he's the same guy. Like, did you see his tweets the other day?
No excuse.
Michael Blackson.
If your mother looks like us,
I'm not
you
making
should
an
not
excuse
be-
for him. I'm just saying, like, he's an example of somebody who does that bull.
I
Is
know
what
it
I'm
happens,
saying.
but it's still wrong.
It's wrong. No, that's what I'm saying. He's an example of somebody that does that mess. You perpetuate that lighter skin is better, or like you know how they always say, "Oh, I want her to be exotic."
Man, that reminds
It
me
should
of
never
that
come
Dana
at
Lee, that Dana Lee comment.
right.
And I was like,
right.
I actually listened
Yellow
to her.
bonus, what he wants.
It's like, who? I don't see him anymore. He told you to pack up your damn bag and be on your little way.
But that's how
That's what
jacked
he
up it is.
wanted.
But that's how jacked up it is. That's really how just the colorism aspect. Because the dude even said, I mean, we'll date a black girl, air quote, if she's red bone. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. They're whack.
They don't want you either. None of us. None of us over here want anything like that.
Wow. Damn, that's messed
And
up.
recently, Brittany Renner confronted the Unfit podcast.
The Fresh and Fit podcast.
Unfit podcast.
The Unfit podcast. That's what you're calling
Asking
it.
them some very great questions. And let's see what they had to say about that.
More about me than I do myself. So you're saying no obviously you do though, because you said that you warn guys about girls like me. So tell me about girls like me.
Just
Humor
women
me.
in general. Like, I mean,
Well,
there's
no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here that you did say that.
Yeah. Now watch this. That was just like that's the I don't want to say elongated. That's weird. But that was the longer version. But here's a shorter version of just her getting to the point of like just her reasoning for confronting these guys.
That you warn guys about girls like me. So tell me about girls like me.
just
Humor
women
me.
in general. Like, I mean,
Well,
there's
no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here that you did say that you warn guys about girls like me. So now that we're face to face, what kind of girl am I?
you're not special. You're like other girls. That's the
I'm
key.
not special.
Like,
So-
you're like other women that are
So
like,
what makes you special then?
I never said I was.
What do you gain from telling girls that they're not special? How does that make you feel? I mean, I know everything is a joke, but I'm asking you a real question. So how does it make you feel? Because if I say you're a bitch ass nigga, that does something for me, right?
I don't feel
If I
comfortable how she
insult
said
you,
that.
or if I tell you you're not special, you're forgettable.
Sound like a white girl.
What does that do for me? No, but that doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying. What if I call you? If I just say that again, you're
This is
forgettable.
really
That's why I didn't
quiet.
want to do you guys'
They don't know what
podcast.
to
Forgettable.
say.
Hate the setup. The name is underwhelming. I didn't really see the value in it.
Oh my gosh.
Right? That's how I feel. Right.
It's true.
But
You take time, you make time and effort to say just some like really crazy stuff about, just to be talking,
Now let's be clear. You are not a fan of Brittany Renner.
No, I'm not.
You are not a fan of hers at
tired.
all.
I'm tired.
But how does that make you feel
I
that she was able to kind of get all of those off on those guys?
I mean, I did like how she was able to like really just ask them some valid questions. Like,
She seemed like she was educated.
because they're very direct all the time. So
Right,
it's
right.
kind of funny that now you're being direct with them and they're not really sure what to say. And that was like, all right, she owned them basically.
Right. She did. She kind of owned them in that regard.
What kind of girl am I? You said girls like me. That means you probably see. That's just another example about how they feel about women in general, and that's the issue.
Right.
Like, I just wonder what I hate. Okay, if they were gonna make comments like that and they were gonna put it on the Unfit podcast,
True.
then why? Well, why is it when she gets there, all of a sudden, I guess you don't know. You don't know what to say. You don't know what you don't know how to go about it. It was an off-camera conversation, and now we're bringing it onto the podcast,
Right.
Because I hate to know what else you guys talk about, in closed doors, behind closed doors.
True. That was a bit much. I think he definitely got caught off guard for sure. That's why they told him. Well, they didn't tell the guy that she was gonna be there, And yeah, it's just he seems like that kid in high school that just always got something to say about a female, but like if put in the position to like legit talk to her, he wouldn't know what to say. And I'm not trying to bag on the guy, but I've heard some of the stuff because it just seems like he's parroting what Kevin Samuels is saying.
Yeah, but
it's like he's parroting. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to use him as. Like, I don't know. I guess I feel like he's trying to. Like, Kevin Samuels don't agree with nothing he be saying.
Well, that's
nothing that he said about those black women. He didn't. He does not agree with that.
So Kevin Samuels did an episode once before,
Yeah.
but again, I'm just saying that the guy is trying to, like, from a more uneducated version, he's trying to say what Kevin Samuels.
He doesn't even know what he's trying to say. That's the
Right.
crazy part about it.
Right, he doesn't, and that's the weird thing about it. He's saying that he's helping men navigate through women's efforts. It's like, what service does that give? And so it's really just idiots doing the podcast, and somehow other idiots follow other. It's the blind leading the blind in most ways. Like, that's why I think our podcast in so many ways is so unique, because I don't think we're necessarily trying to get anything over on anybody. Like, this is actually my profession, and you and I are like married, so half the time we're either talking about work in some case, or we're talking about current events or what's going on social media, or what's going on in the news and stuff like that. So I can see how that goes. I can see how this could be a thing. But to create something like that, that's whack. That's
He's
whack.
always talking negatively about women. It's
Right.
like, and then he'll bring them on and think he can talk to them any kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, even in the studio, I'll be like, why'd you invite them?
Right.
Why? So you just have something, I don't know. It just feels like it empowers. And that's why I like when she asked him, like, what does that do for you?
Yeah. What does that do? Yeah, I see
It
that.
does a lot of things, like having women up there. He's like, you know, it's even how he talked to Asian Doll.
Yeah.
We had already spoken to you about speaking on having these off on the camera. I'm like, you asked her to come to your podcast because she's the shit. You needed her on your Unfit podcast because she's the shit. Who are you? Nobody.
Yeah. That wasn't very nice. A lot of how he was talking with
He didn't get his ass on. It's a podcast, not radio. I can say that shit.
Right. You could say shit. Yeah, exactly. But it's all good. So transitioning out of that, something that you did show me earlier today that was like really cool. I really enjoyed watching it. Yeah, that was just really cool. It was sweet. I don't know if you sent that to me. Why did you send that to me?
Because you asked me to. You heard me listening to it because it was it was beautiful. It's their 26th anniversary, so
Yeah.
it was very nice how they put that together on Instagram.
Yeah, let's see this. Kirk Franklin and his wife.
Well, hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Why?
Because the Lord told me to come say hi.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
So you love God?
Yes. I have the anointment. Want me to come lay hands on you? I'm sorry. It was too much. I fell short. Please forgive me.
You need help.
Will you help me?
It'll take me at least 26 years to become the partner in your dreams, raise a family with you, and fill your pen with purpose. Yes, I can help you.
Will you marry me?
Now that was sweet.
I did, but
That was sweet.
I thought a little renewal was coming after. Like maybe they about to tell us something.
They could possibly be. You know, sometimes they set things up like that to, you know, make something bigger or have something major. I don't know. I liked it. I really enjoyed that.
I liked it.
That was very sweet. Do you see us doing that like 25,
better.
26 years down the road?
Of course, we better.
Be like Kirk. You heard how he said, "Will you help me?"
Look, we be helping enough.
Oh.
All the wives in the room know.
I enjoyed that. That was actually pretty cool. I think Kirk Franklin, yeah, they really got the 26 years.
Yep, 26 years.
Almost 26 years.
Stomp. She been there since then. Make me wear my hands, make me wanna dance and stomp.
I like that one. That was a good one.
All right, so what's on your mind?
A lot. So you know where I work. the station that I work for, it's a lot of news, and we are heavy in political news. The city of Atlanta just elected a new mayor, Andre Dickens. So we don't have a mayor named Keisha anymore. We have a mayor named Dre.
Andre.
So, I mean, we're just knee deep in political stuff, right? And most recently, you also had the two trials that were going on. You had the Kyle Rittenhouse trial that was going on. Then you had the Ahmaud Arbery case that was going on. Then the verdict. Then the sentencing. And now you have the voter rights bill. And how they call it the John Lewis Act. Which basically just ensures voter rights. You know what I'm saying? Voter rights for blacks and minorities. And somehow the government has caused what they call a filibuster. A filibuster. If you could, Ray, look up what a filibuster is and just read it, because I'm telling you, it's on some weird stuff, because so-called Democrats in the House, basically, and the House basically runs the Senate. Basically the Democrats run the House right now. And I know it might sound a little jogged up, and this is literally how my brain is going right now.
It says an action such as a prolonged speech that obstructs progress in a legislative assembly while not technically contravening the required procedures. 2, a person engaging in unauthorized warfare against a foreign country. And the verb, act in obstruction manner in a legislature, especially by speaking at an inordinate length.
So they basically have held the House hostage. And 2 Democratic senators will not break the filibuster in order to get this bill passed. So obviously, the Republicans are really causing a filibuster, halting this mess. And most recently, what just went out was Mitch McConnell and what he said about black voters.
Well, the concern is misplaced, because if you look at the statistics, African-American voters are voting in just as high a percentage as Americans.
So basically,
I guess we're not Americans, huh? We just fly by night.
There's black
the
Americans. Yeah. Or down with the Browns.
It's crazy.
So there's black Americans, and then there's actual Americans. First of all, Mitch McConnell is almost 80 years old. 80. These white men will not retire. They have to hold power until they die. From my cold, bare hand. That's literally what Mitch McConnell looks like. His chin is melting off of his face. Have you seen him? That's what's on my mind, just to give you just a piece of it, because it's literally on every single day. There's just another story that I'm having to just bring up.
So basically, 1 or 2 people is holding up this bill.
Basically, about 2 senators. And wasn't there another thing that's really I guess on my mind, and I'm trying to type it up now. Who was that Louisiana state senator or something like that? He was smoking weed. And he's running for this guy, he's a Louisiana state he's running for a senator.
He's a pastor running.
And he's a pastor?
I think so.
And he was smoking weed.
Someone is arrested for possession of marijuana. Since 2010, state and local police have arrested an estimated 7.3 million Americans for violating marijuana laws. Over half
His
of
name
all
is
drug
Gary
arrests.
Chambers.
Black people are
Gary
4 times
Chambers.
more likely to be arrested for marijuana laws than white people. States waste $3.7 billion enforcing marijuana laws every year. Most of the people police are arresting aren't dealers, but rather people with small amounts of pot. Just like me.
Wow.
I'm Gary Chambers,
just like me.
and I'm running for the U.S. Senate.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If I was
and
them,
he approves this message.
I'm about to be, he's in the message.
He's smoking a huge backwood.
It's not a backwood.
No, that is a backwood.
It probably isn't. It's probably a little hemp leaf.
That's a backwood. You ain't got to make it seem
it's
cute.
Hemp. It's 100% hemp.
But this dude is
no
like
nicotine.
But stuff like that, like that's major. Like that's what's going on in my mind right now. Like I hadn't been this immersed in political stuff since college, since like back in 2008.
I've never known you, and we've been together for a minute.
I know it's
you
like
rarely say anything. I'm like, okay.
I had given so much in college. Like, okay, put it like this.
You can never give enough in politics.
Watch this. In college, I think I was also a part of this campaign team for this guy in Columbia. He was running for like district office. So we literally was going door to door, knocking on people's doors, giving people flyers, going to door, giving people flyers, X, Y, and Z.
You talking about giving flyers versus...
Hold on. I think we got all the way up to like the actual elections. He lost. He didn't win, but again, then it was on to the actual presidential race with Barack Obama, and to win South Carolina, which he did. We were involved in that as well because the guy that I helped in the I was really into state and local politics at that time. Now,
so we about to move back to
no, we're not moving back to South. Why would we move to South Carolina?
Podcast that can work from home.
Oh my gosh! No,
everything will be
none
cheaper.
None of that has anything to do with
groceries at a cheaper taxes.
None of what I just said has anything to do with what you're talking about. Anyway,
and we can move. Won't cost us anything.
No, you're deflecting and talking about something totally different. No, I'm just saying that I hadn't been this deep in politics.
But usually you're
since
interested
college.
in your area, so I'm just saying you seem to be very interested in your area.
Again, I don't remember much about Columbia right now. That's over 12 years ago.
That was time to like really flex your muscles.
That was over 12 years ago. That was a very long time, honey. You also have to remember.
You're not interested anymore?
I'm interested in politics now. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're not listening.
I am listening.
Date night with Walt and Rae, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Walter.
You're Walter. It's Walt.
I'm Walt, and that's my
Ray.
This is my
name is Ray.
This is my vice president, first lady Ray. No, gosh. Seriously, like this
Your first lady gonna be like, what's his name?
Like who?
Mr. Chambers over there. Gonna be like first lady.
Don't be sliding on stogie. Yeah, that was actually very impressive to see how bold he was to do that. I'm interested to see, and I'm actually going to keep up with his elections and see what he actually has to offer, and hopefully to see if the people of Louisiana come out and vote for the guy.
All right, we'll see.
But to tell you the truth, baby, that's really just what's on my mind.
All right.